And so that's when I was like, I did that shit from like, what, 13 to 18? And then,
But around 18, you meeting other people that make music. You doing features. You doing all that
yeah,
type of
we
shit.
was doing all that shit, but it still was just like, in my mind, just, you know, it was, I've been doing music my
Wasn't
whole
what it was
life.
supposed
That
to be.
was, yeah, like I love music or whatever, but
You
like,
still thinking like, I don't think it's supposed to be fucking Lil Bow Wow already.
yeah,
Like, nigga, Lil
type
Bow Wow
shit.
was 12.
Bitch,
What
that
you
nigga
mean?
been heavy.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
feel
over
you.
here, everybody looking at me like, he hard, but like we don't like the way, you know, like you gotta, it's kind of like with Rebel, like,
Yeah.
it sounds like I'm fire, but like, to a different type of audience. And so since I couldn't get that core, it was just, that's why I've always stopped. So that's why I don't do it now. Like, I mean, I'll do it because it's like one of my first loves. Like, my first loves was always like music, nature, and art. And so like I've always tried to pursue those three in my pursuit, I guess, through this journey. So then, yeah, 18, I was wilding at that point, and I became KJ to YB. And that's the one that like nobody, a lot of people, some folks gonna know, but like a lot of folks don't know, because that era was just like a dark era. And that was like for like 2 years.
What do you mean dark for you?
Yeah, like dark, just dark in general. And then after that, I became this crazy, right? This nigga schizo as fuck. This nigga just be popping up with different
You
persons.
waking up like, you know what?
Today I'ma be.
I sent you to sit with Kevin Gates' lingo.
That nigga, boy. But nah, I just feel like each like persona, not even persona, but each stage kind of had a representation. So the way I could represent each stage for my life was like musically through like transforming into a new era of who I am. So then,
I think that's some artist shit too, though. Like,
yeah,
you multifaceted. You're not just a rapper, even though that's what we talk about right now. So I feel like on some artist shit, like you just wake up like, nigga, you know what?
I can do anything.
Yeah, like I just threw that spray paint up on the wall, like.
Yeah, I could. It don't matter, and I think that like it's a certain type of free will that, I mean, it gets dangerous because like you got to know how to structure that free will. Where I fucked up plenty of times because you kind of do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But like thinking like, oh, the world can't, like everything gonna work out, and that bitch don't because you followed the wrong free will. You
don't feel like once you open up, like, I don't know if you want to call it your third eye or whatever, to that fact of having the free will, that it becomes like you also open up to the reality of, fuck it, the consequences are the consequences, nigga. This is what we finna do.
Yeah,
and
to an extent.
Like you fucked up, but you know what I'm saying? Was you like, damn, I did this, or was you like?
To an extent, I feel like I wouldn't recommend the way that I've done shit upon nobody. So like I think about that when I got like my boys, and I like think about how they gonna try to pursue this journey shit, and like I don't think the way of free will is necessarily for everybody. It's like drugs, you know, like not drugs ain't obviously for everybody, the ones that can enjoy it or appreciate it, or like not even drugs, but like natural medicines like cannabis or psilocybin or all these, you know, like obviously some people it ain't for them, but for others it do what it need to do. So I just feel like I definitely chose the tough a tough route just because I wanted to learn. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to understand and I guess still kind of where my mind is at. But yeah, I don't know if everybody kind of comes to that kind of, even awakening within yourself, you still,
I don't think so.
Awakening within yourself still doesn't conclude the aspect of you not learning how to control your emotions or, you know, how to deal with turmoil or traumas or certain environments. It just wakes you up to the reality of this shit bullshit. I mean, it's still so many levels.
You still have to seek the knowledge of self.
Yeah, you know, so at that point, you do what you gotta do to seek that knowledge. And I guess, yeah, in that aspect, yeah, for sure. And so I feel like I've always been like older than like what I am, you know, like.
How old do you feel?
I don't think like that. Like I just feel like I've had an old soul, but my spirit is young. Like so, I don't think it's like I feel like my spirit is young, but like it's been guided by enough wisdom that always had me in this like more advanced kind of position, and not like advanced like over my you know peers, but like just in a like the same shit that entertain this person don't necessarily entertain me. The same shit that the common layman's finds entertaining or attractive is like not. So that put me on a whole different. Yeah, like the average folk. Like,
good SAT vocabulary.
bitch, I'm smart. Don't get it twisted up. Larry at you, but I'm smart. Yeah. So
vocabulary is exquisite.
But hold on, motherfucker. Run it back. Well, hold on. What was we talking about initially?
Oh shit.
That shit transformed.
Your music, personas. You was at 18 years old.
Oh yeah.
Transitioning into YB.
And so then after that, it became KJ the Boss. I mean, not. I didn't went backwards. It became YB I've heard. Because it was KJ to YB, and then it became YB I've earned. And then that's when you was a lot more involved in it at that period. Because that's when I was trying to get back into doing shows and all that shit. That was like, what, 2015 kind of?
I feel like around that time is when I kind of, you was talking about the awakening.
Yeah.
Around that time is when I kind of figured out, like, seeing behind the scenes of, like, you know, we hit the clothing line and, like, seeing how business actually operates and being like, oh, no, we could do this.
Yeah.
Like, this shit, we could do this. Like, and I was just on some, like, bro, if you want to rap, we could do that shit. Because all these niggas do is getting fucking United Masters, Distro Kids, Studio Time, et cetera, et cetera.
So that's when.
I wanted to ask you that, too, though, speaking of the business, you don't feel like, because you had said earlier you ain't got no fans, you don't feel like that's just because of marketing?
Nah. I don't think marketing had anything. I mean, you got to think of the era that it was that I was trying to release music at. Like nowadays,
but like, say
people
that label,
want different.
Say that label in 2010 would have accepted you as you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And just push your shit out. You don't think that millions of people would have gravitated?
Fuck no, not at all. Because at that time you had, that was when the party era of hip hop started, of rap started, came in. So this was when the Roscoe Dashes and and the R.I.P. Beat King and you know, like this is when they was hot. This is they peak.
And Beat King is rapping about nothing.
Not a damn thing, and everybody loved that nigga.
Shit. And y'all go jam this shit because I said it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like niggas listen to my shit in school, but like everybody was trying to get crunk and be hype, and so I was making like anti-hype music, which I mean it's retarded because you ain't gonna get no fans if you're making the shit they'll listen to. So I mean, it made sense.
In the party, unplugging the DJ booth and shit.
Bitch, we listening to this. Like, nah.
Everybody calm down.
Everybody calm down. It's crazy. But yeah, shout out to that. Like it was just.
That's the type of shit I listen to.
I feel like the only reason I really like rap or rapped in the first place was just out of fucking like therapy. Like I feel like that's the only thing I do. The only reason I do everything is just out of escapism. It was just something to do. Something to talk about.
That's how you started fucking with the mushrooms?
Yeah, that's how I fuck with everything. You gotta think, like I done made music, I done been a barber, I done been a tattoo artist, a chef, a fucking
a real OGs
a farmer.
Know.
I mean,
the
yeah,
real
I said
OGs
farmer,
that subscribe know about them Chef Saturdays at the shop.
Yeah, like I done did, I mean, pretty much a lot, everything. I done worked at like head manager at stores and shit, at retail stores and shit. Like,
what kind of stores?
We ain't shouting them niggas out. Them bitches fired me. Look.
Damn, who fired you?
I got fired for stealing time.
Stealing time?
For stealing time.
You was asleep on the job?
Nah, I had one of my cars was in the tow yard. And so I took my lunch and I called one of my other partners who worked there, but he was off that day. And I told him to come grab me and we was gonna go to the tow yard. And my lunch was only an hour, but it took like 2.5 hours to get this done.
Because it's a tow yard.
But I'm the manager of my department. So like, nigga, I done text everybody like, hold it down. I'm gonna be back in a second.
And you know what they're not finna do as soon as you leave is hold nothing down.
Nah, so they did except for the old white lady. Oh, I can't remember her name, but she was a bitch. Because she was mad because she was like 70 and like an 18-year-old was above her kind of vibe. So like she wasn't fucking with me at all. So I called my other nigga who was working in the department at the hour mark and I said, go clock me in. my number is do. You feel me? So now I'm clocked in because
The
I
old
can't miss
switcheroo, eh?
I can't miss a check, nigga.
Clock me in
The
is a classic.
The way my bills was clocked, I mean the way my bills was set up, like I couldn't miss that hour. I needed that hour. So, but I needed my car too, so shit, nigga. So we went and got my car and came back. And then when I went in, one of my partners was like, hey, I'm gonna call her Miss Betty. I don't remember her name. Nah, Betsy sound more white. So she was like, he was like, you're like Miss Betsy over here talking, like questioning everybody, asking where you was at. And so I'm hot-headed. I'm not, I'm not learning.
Say, fuck Miss Betsy.
Yeah, so like I wasn't learning I ain't learned how to control my emotions yet. It was, it was part of the journey. So I was mad, so I'm hyped. So I'm like going off on her to one of the managers.
How old was Miss Betsy?
Like 70.
Damn.
So I was going off on her to like to the loss prevention dude because he saw
about
me.
her.
Yeah, about her, not to her face. And so my dumb ass was like emotional, so I decided to vent to the wrong fucking nigga. And that nigga was like, oh, it's not a problem. She just talking shit. Let's go check the cameras. That way we can clear up. And I was like, dumbass nigga, why you even bring it up in the first place? So there he go check the cameras, and that's how I got busted. And so I snitched on myself because she was mad. And I'm thinking she was gonna snitch, so I'm trying to get ahead of the game, and like fuck myself up. And then I got fired for time theft.